Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Morgan Sankofa. It has been too long. I want to do a longer video today where I do kind of like a self-help for people at the end, just some inspiration and probably a plug to some daily mentoring that I do on a daily basis. Try to do it every day for inspiration for people. It is Sunday and it's June 9th, and Sunday is actually my favorite day of the week, so hopefully you're having a good day too. Today I'll be reading my Angelou poems. I've read this before. I think I did Chicken Licking and one other one a couple of weeks ago, so you can check that out. When I edit it, I'll probably add the link to that video at the end, so you can watch that. I will be reading from Maya Angelou's book, just called Poems. And this is going to be a longer video where I read, I guess, a whole book, mini book, called Shaker, Why Don't You Sing? And this is a book for Guy Johnson, who is Maya Angelou's son. Okay, this one's called Awaking in New York. Curtains forcing their will against the wind. Children sleep, exchanging dreams with seraphim. The city drags itself awake, and I, an alarm, awake as a rumor of war lay stretching into dawn, unasked and unheeded. And by the way, the word seraphim is angels. A good woman feeling bad. The blues may be the life you've led, or midnight hours in an empty bed, but persecuting blues I've known could stalk like tigers, break like bone. Penned like rope in a gallows tree, make me curse my pedigree. Bitterness thick on a rankling tongue, a psalm of love to love that's left unsung. Rivers heading north but ending south, funeral music in a going home mouth. All riddles are blues, and all blues are sad, and I am only mentioning some blues I've had. And for this one, the word rankling is to cause severe and continuous irritation, anger, or bitterness. This one is called The Health Food Diner. No sprouted wheat and soya shoots and Brussels in a cake. Carrot straw and spinach raw. Today I need a steak. Not thick brown rice and rice pillau or mushrooms creamed on toast. Turnips mashed and parsnips hashed. I'm dreaming of a roast. Health food folks around the world are thinned by anxious zeal. They look for help in seafood kelp. I count on breaded veal. No smoking signs, raw mushroom greens, zucchini by the ton. Uncooked kale and bodies frail are sure to make me run. To loins of pork and chicken thighs and standing ribs so prime. Pork chops brown and fresh ground round, I crave them all the time. Irish stews and boiled corned beef and hot dogs by the scores, or any place that saves a space for smoking carnivores. This one I haven't read before. It's called A Georgia Song. We swallow the odors of southern cities, fat back boiled to submission, tender evening poignancies of magnolia, and the great green smell of fresh sweat. In southern fields, the sound of distant feet running or dancing, and the liquid notes of sorrow songs. Waltzes, screams, and French quadrilles float over the loom of Georgia. Sing me to sleep, Savannah. Clocks run down in terra halls, and dusty flags dream their unbearable sadness. Remember our days, Susanna. Oh, the blood-red clay, wet still with ancient wrongs, and Abinia singing her Creole airs to Macon. We long dazed for winter evenings, and a whitened moon, and the snap of controllable fires. cry for our souls, Augusta. We need a wind to strike sharply, as the thought of love betrayed can stop the heart. An absence of tactile romance, no lips offering succulence, nor eyes rolling, disconnected from a Sambo face. Dare us, new dreams, Columbus. A cool new moon, a winter's night, calm blood, sluggish, moving only out of habit. We need peace. O Atlanta, O deep and once lost city, chant us a new song, a song of southern peace. And I just hearted this one. It's a good one. I like to write in all of my books. Hopefully you can see that. And it's just something that's natural for me because I'm a natural, like, hands-on writer. And I just like to put my imprint onto the words. This one's called Unmeasured Tempo. The sun rises at midday. Nubile breasts sag to waistlines, while young loins grow dull, so late. Dreams are petted, like cherished lapdogs misunderstood and loved too well. Much knowledge wrinkles the cerebellum, but little informs. Leaps are made into narrow mincings, great desires strain into petty wishes. You did arrive smiling, but it's too late. So, I think that's all I'm going to do for the poems in this book for today. And of course, tomorrow is Personal Poems Monday. So, I'll be creating some new poems tonight to read. And I'm also interested in people submitting their own work. And I'll probably either find some from the poem a day that I get, or hopefully get some submissions. So I also wanted to do something else which is more interactive, and I get emails sent to me every day from a mentor program called Darren Daly, and I can put a link down to his emails if you want to get started doing that for yourself. But for today, it's basically a action call to choose a leader that you admire. And in my case, I chose Alicia Garza, who is the co-founder of Black Lives Matter, as well as the creator of the Black Futures Lab, and she was involved with the National Domestic Workers Alliance over in California. So you make an exhaustive list of the qualities that you admire in that person. So for instance, I put like outgoing, humorous, organizer, feminist, wise, and you choose 12 of the qualities of the list that you want to improve on in yourself, and then you choose to actively work on them. So, for instance, the 12 that I chose were great orator, powerful, magnetic, charismatic, embraces her style, action maker, embraces fear, traveler, spiritual, wise, witty, confident. Hopefully that's 12, probably not. But, so I'm going to be working on these. The one that's standing out right now probably is embraces fear. So I feel like when I submit a video, it's really me embracing fear, because speaking verbally and publicly is something that I've been working on and really avoiding for a long time. So finally to put myself out there more and just figure out how to get what's up here out and let it flow better is really just what I'm interested in this chapter in my life right now. So today was a little bit longer. My Angelou's poems are they're simple, they're wise, they speak to like our people. And it's like they're from the perspective of the ordinary people, so it's kind of like a trend. Like it's similar to Hugh's work, where it's from the perspective of someone that doesn't really get all the glory, doesn't really get all of the accolades and attention. And I feel like those type of poets are the ones that I'm drawn to, because obviously I feel like for me, that's the character that I play myself in real life, if that makes sense. So I hope that you enjoyed this Maya Angelou poems, and yeah, choose a leader that you admire and take action for yourself to challenge yourself to tackle some of the areas of weakness or areas that you would like to improve in your life. So that's all I got today. Have a great Sunday.